Hello everybody, my name is Rachel and I am a current tutor here at the Pathways office. I could say thanks to Pathways, I can confidently say that I'm not as shy to communicate with my teachers, co-workers, or administration anymore, especially through email. I've always found it awkward to send emails, but thanks to the tips that are in this presentation, I was able to know the proper etiquette to use, especially as a young professional. If you need to take time off, well, first off, know that your mental and physical health is a priority, and that is important for you to recognize the times you need off. If you have a midterm or a big project, communication is key. What I've done is that I've sent a notification either a week or more in advance. I would remind my teachers verbally when I'm in the classroom. If there's any case of an emergency, issues with transportation or an unexpected illness or things that are just out of your control, please still email. The long story of it is that please remember to plan in advance and that communication is key. You are a student first, but also know that the respect Pathways gives you should be given back. This is an example of reciprocity. It's something that we implement a lot here in the Pathways office and hope to teach you more through tutor training. It just helps makes things easier for the office, and it reassures us that all is taken care of in terms of your absence and your work hours. So what do you do if you're sick? In terms of being sick, it is important to email both the Pathways office and your teachers in the same email. Similar to the office, it helps teachers a lot when they know you're going to be absent and not in their classroom. So it's important to email them prior to your tutoring shift, for they plan for you to be present in the class during scheduled tutoring hours. They may expect you to be in the classroom, so they may have an activity planned. So it helps them schedule around that. It's unnecessary to email Nadia or Liz because they're able to check emails through the Pathways account. Okay, so here is a draft that you could use to send out emails to your teachers and the Pathways office. As shown here on the slide, you can fill in who is attached to the email. I personally send the email directly to my teachers and carbon copy or CC the Pathways office, especially if I have one or more teacher attached to the email. Then I would create a title of the email along with the date. There's no need to say the reason in the title because that would go into the body of the email. For example, here it says absent today, and then you would insert the date. That's perfectly fine. It could be generic. And then you would go into the body of the email to explain why you're absent. So it would first start off with a greeting to the Pathways office and your teachers. Ask your teachers how they would like to be addressed, either with their appropriate suffix, followed by their last name, or on a first name basis. So again, communication is key, right? So make sure you communicate with them and ask them which one they would prefer. Then, in a new paragraph, in a sentence or two, explain your absence. Remember to keep it professional and remember proper etiquette. There's no need to include heavy emotion or too personal details. And then finally, a closing followed by your name. Personally, for me, when I send out any kind of emails, actually, I have a personal signature or closing set up with my name, my major, my student status as an undergraduate student, and the name of my university. You can go through your email settings to just set this up. And just to reiterate, if you need to call in sick, please do so at the latest of 2 hours before your shift starts. Again, this is setting up success for you, the Pathways office, and your teachers. We just want to practice that reciprocity with everyone and make sure everything is going to plan.